Hey guys, Hop here for TFBTV at NRA Annual Meeting 2025. We are at the Inforce booth to check out a couple of new weapon lights. Hoping you can walk us through them.
So we're launching our new ARC series of weapon lights, which will be using 18 series batteries with both the 18650 as you see here on this M4A1, and then our 18350 that you see on the dental defense there. They have a very insane amount of lumens as well as candela for a very modular industry standard rifle light. So you have the same thread on both the head, the tail cap, and the same footprint on a lot of lights that you already see in the market. On the smaller 18350, you get 1200 lumens with 75,000 candela. On the 18650, you get 1400 lumens with 90,000 candela. The 18650 will also be dual fuel compatible with an included sleeve for two CR123 batteries.
Gotcha. So you guys, you have industry compatible, so you can use, any tail cap on the market, any replacement head on the market for kind of like the standard, essentially surefire pattern.
Yes.
And any of the mounts. But what about specifically like your guys' tail cap assemblies and your guys' mounts? What are they shipping?
They're cross compatible. It's just our switch. If you want to put our switch on other similar thread pattern lights, you can. If you want to put other, tail caps, heads on our light, you can. They're very, very cross-compatible. We've tested a lot of other things to make sure that they have that cross-compatibility without any performance loss.
Gotcha. And then what about the mounts that you guys are using? Is this the mount that it's going to ship with?
This is not a mount that it ships with. This is a Meteorite Concepts mount. They're very cool. It's a swivel mount that will be M-LOK or Picatinny. As of right now, I don't think we have any plans to carry them. However, he's very cool, and we might work something out with him. He's very, very cool. Stopped by earlier. We love him. As of right now, the mounts that it comes with on the standard kit will be a 45-degree offset M-LOK. On the Pro kit, it will be the 45-degree offset and an inline M-LOK mount.
And then if someone is wanting to go back to a Picatinny for some unknowable reason, they can look into the aftermarket and replace them out with basically anything.
Yes.
Right on. And so when it comes to like making a high candela weapon light, which is of course like everybody's realizing that candela is king and lumens are sort of secondary, lots of weapon lights are coming out now with high candela ratings. What do you guys do like differently for like the beam pattern? Like do you guys try to have a hot spot and then a little bit of extra flood, or do you go all flood or all spot?
For this is our long range head, and part of the ARC is going to be an ecosystem, and there will be more heads in the future that will not only be just long, like this is the long range, there will be, a wider flood head as well as some, infrared options later on. So there will be different beam patterns, but for this one, this is the only light head that we have available on release, but there will be more down the line. And you'll see those with that same interoperability with other lights as well.
Gotcha. So you mentioned IR. You guys used to make, or still do make, a dual spectrum version of your...
Yes.
There we go. Yeah.
So we have this just on the helmet configuration here.
So this is the third, like major iteration, right?
Yes. This is the Gen 3 of this is the WML. There's a larger version, the WMLx, but very, very good output for a light that is not just white light but also IR. So you get very good output on both spectrums. It's not as good as if you got a dedicated white or a dedicated IR, but having both in one head is very useful.
So any chance of a dual spectrum coming to this series as well, or are you going to mostly just have like dedicated heads?
I can't say too much, but it's definitely something
awesome.
I'll leave it at that. But yes, infrared is definitely a big focus for the ARC series, and we take that very seriously. And there will be some very fun options coming from Inforce in the infrared spectrum.
Right on. And are you guys going to keep the WML series around? It's
yes.
Kind of a unique form factor. There's not a lot of lights out there that just have a self-contained switch and sit on top of the rail like that.
Absolutely. The WML is a flagship of Inforce, and it's definitely plans to stay. There might even be some upgrades to that line in the future. But as of right now, yes, the Gen 3 is out and ready to go. The ARC will be a summer release. We're not sure on a specific time frame yet. We're waiting to finish the tail cap, or the remote switch tail cap, and the remote switch that is going to come with the Pro kit.
Gotcha. Okay.
So these here are the standard kits with just the 45-degree mounts. The Pros will come with that inline scout mount I talked about earlier, as well as a tape switch and the tape switch tail cap.
Gotcha. Is your tape switch tail cap going to have compatibility with any like off-the-shelf plugs?
It'll be the standard, light switch.
We all know who.
Yes. Yeah. I don't want to say it too loud, but yes, it will be interoperable.
And is it going to have? Is that version of it going to have a button and a receptacle?
It will just be
the receptacle.
The receptacle. The switch itself will be. We're kind of finalizing things now. I've only ever seen prototypes, but it will be Picatinny mounted. It will have a hard click, like turn on, as well as a momentary only, and then later on, because I know you like it, there will be momentary only tail caps.
Sweet. Okay.
So, yes. These are the clicky versions, and they'll click and turn on. But there will be momentary only in the future, as well as those tail caps. Lots of good things to come from it, and we take a lot of like what we hear and see people wanting in the industry. We try to apply that. Like a lot of the things that I've asked for out of this light got put into the light. So like if I hear it,
it's your baby.
Yes.
Yeah. Right on. And do you guys have a target price point in mind? I know they're
Yes.
not available yet, but
they're not. But the handheld version, didn't even bring up handheld. Good job. There'll be a handheld version. That street price will be $220. I don't think there will be a difference between the 650 or the 350 light bodies. There'll be $220 street price.
just a couple millimeters of aluminum.
Yeah, exactly. And then the standard kit that you see here with just the standard stuff, that'll be $230, and then the Pro kit, I believe, is $240. I want to say, with that tape switch and everything. So, and that'll all be in a kit. It will also include the chargers for the 18 series batteries. So they are the nipple batteries, not the flat top batteries. So if you have other ones, they're the nipple ones.
For all those nipple fans out there.
Of course.
Awesome. Well, thank you, man, for walking us through the lineup.
Absolutely. So, yeah.
Yeah. Thanks everybody for watching. Stay tuned to TFBTV Showtime. Still got at least a couple things to do here at NRA Annual Meeting 2025.